Do you guys remember when Splatoon 3 first came out and everybody was crashing out about how the maps were Tetris pieces, have no flanks, and a bunch of other stuff? Well, today I'm going to look at if these problems have been fixed with the newest maps, or if Splatoon 3's map problem hasn't been solved at all. Let's start with the first issue, flanks. Flanks are a part of the map that act as another way to get into mid or the enemy base without going to the main route. This brings us to the main problem. Some of the maps in Splatoon 3 just don't have flanks, or the flanks are very poor at being flanks. Take for example Undertow Spillway. This section here is supposed to be a flank, but when there's this little area you get to, you can't really do anything and it doesn't provide a lot of reward for being over here. However, the most recent map, Urchin Underpass, has definitely improved a lot. There's a lot of routes you can take to get to mid and a lot of inkable surfaces that help you move around. The next issue is what most people in the Splatoon community call hallways. Hallways are maps that are just in a straight line. It's pretty self-explanatory. Maps like Hammerhead Bridge and Umami Ruins are the two main examples of this, as their layouts are extremely boring and there's no routes to take to get to the enemy base than an extremely predictable walkway. For some reason, the devs really love to make Splatoon 3's maps have barely any inkable walls. For maps like Mincemeat Metalworks, I could probably count the number of inkable walls it has on two hands, which isn't a good thing considering the main appeal of this game and what sets it apart from other shooter games is its unique movement abilities. The newer maps also suffer from this too. Marlin Airport, while having a unique gimmick and lots of routes to take, still has very little inkable walls. Nintendo hasn't done a lot to fix this issue either. They did give us the dreaded pole update, which just added a lot of poles to the maps, which I guess makes it harder for chargers and splatlings to see the people, but you can literally shoot through some of them, so I don't think they did a very good job there. For how much hate Splatoon 2 gets for things like Tentacious, Stingray, and just shooters dominating in general, it actually did a pretty good job with the maps in my opinion. Maps like the Reef have a ton of inkable walls and lots of routes, and the bridge provides an interesting and unique ways to cross the map, but not being the only way to cross the map. In conclusion, I think the newer maps have improved a lot from the awful maps of Splatoon 3's launch, but there is still a lot of work to go. Hopefully for Splatoon 4 they can go back to the formula that made the maps great for Splatoon 1 and 2.